Hello fans, and welcome back to Only Tingles ASMR. Today is kind of an exciting video for a number of reasons. Number one, this is my first video since getting 100 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. I truly cannot believe it. You all are amazing. This community has been so fun. I started this channel not really knowing what to expect. I just wanted to kind of get some videos up and do ASMR for myself since I've been watching for years. And you guys have responded so well, and it truly means a lot. I really am excited to kind of keep this moving and see what else we can do on the channel. Also, just for a heads up, today's video is really going to be mostly a whisper ramble, but I'm also going to eat one of my go-to snacks here, the peanut butter toast with honey, and then I've got the apple here. I also got my plastic utensil for the first time because I know the metal on the plate isn't really the best for ASMR. But again, just wanted to truly say thank you all so much. I cannot believe that we're already at 100 subscribers. I have no idea what to expect for the future, but truly I'm just doing this for my enjoyment, for your tingles, and I just hope that you all continue to get the same amount of enjoyment from these videos and relaxation that I do. The other exciting thing about this video is this is the first one I'm going to be recording and putting up with the microphones that I bought a while ago. And if you recall, if you've been with the channel for a little bit, you remember I had said that I had filmed two versions of the same video. I think it was one of the Myrtle videos a while ago. And I just didn't like the way the sound was with these microphones, so I never uploaded it. So this will be the first one I'm uploading with the ASMR, not the ASMR mics, but new mics. These were very budget. I think now that we've hit 100, I think I might have to upgrade the setup here. I've also been toying with the idea of doing, of my face and doing some shots with my face and all that. We'll figure that out. But I really need you guys to let me know if the quality is subpar with these microphones. Let me know if you prefer the microphones here or the standard iPhone mic. But yeah, today again, I'm going to whisper ramble about a couple different things. Just some updates, some work stuff, life stuff, that kind of a thing. But I'm also going to have some of this food, and hopefully there'll be some good sounds with that. So let me get a bite here. Now, I didn't test how well this picks up the chewing, so I'm hopeful that you're able to pick it up a little bit. I'm also wondering if it blocks out any of the background noise like Penny snoring or sleeping or drinking water. I guess we'll find out. As always, if you're liking these videos too, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff as we try to help grow this channel even more. Okay, so a couple weeks ago we had our wedding. It was perfect. There was no issues with like any vendors, like last minute things that we forgot, or like any fires that we had to put out. Everything was smooth. Yeah, just truly could not have gone any smoother. It was such a fun experience. Obviously, my wedding, so it's a very fun experience, but seeing all of my family and friends family and friends mingling. Seeing my childhood friends with her childhood friends, or like my uncle talking to like one of my coworkers, like just seeing that mix of people talking was so fun and so special. It was great because we were there for like 6 days. A lot of people were there for at least like 3 days or so. So there was a lot of hanging by the pool. There were dinners. So just kind of seeing people kind of click up, it was really cool. Yeah, that all went well. People have since been asking, how does it feel being married and whatnot, and it's just kind of funny because, it doesn't really feel like anything has changed. My wife, I can now say my wife and I had already been living together for over a year. So yeah, I don't really think there's any major change, it's kind of just, more official, I guess, if you will. So yeah, it was very exciting. But now, I'll tell you about it in a second because I'm going to take a bite. We're planning our honeymoon, which I'll explain in a minute. Let me get some of this. I might stick with the apple because I think that's going to be better sounds. I don't know if you can hear the toast as much. Yeah, I think the apple's way better for the sounds and for the crunchy. Also, since I do talk about watches on my channel sometimes, I have my Christopher Ward, the GMT on today. A 36, just very small, very subtle, but the white dial just really pops. It's a wrist check for everyone on my channel today so you guys can see what I got. If I have any other watch fans out there. But anyway, so we have friends that are getting married in July in Italy. And when we were planning our wedding, we were thinking, okay, instead of immediately doing our honeymoon right after, why don't we come back, get settled, go back to work for a little bit, and then do our honeymoon around their wedding since we were already going to travel to Italy anyway. So what my wife and I are doing is we went to Italy last year, so we spent some time there. I know Italy's huge. You can spend time in the north, the middle of the country, the coasts, the south. But we wanted to kind of do something different, so my wife and I have not been to Greece, so we're going to go to Greece. We might split time between Santorini, Mykonos, maybe Crete, but we thought it'd be fun to go and do Greece for a week. And then what we want to do, though, is we're going to land on this. We haven't booked it, which we need to do sooner rather than later. But we want to book and just stay in one of the cities. Like, we don't want to do too much traveling around. So I kind of to call it like a trip versus a vacation. A trip is when you, like, let's say you go to Italy and you bounce between all, like, every 2 or 3 days. You go to Rome, you go to Venice, you go to Naples, like, you just go all over the place. So you're constantly packing your stuff up from your hotel or your Airbnb or wherever you're staying, hopping on a train, traveling, and then settling in, and then doing it all over again throughout the trip. It's fun sometimes, but it's also not that relaxing because it's just so go, go, go. So for us, I wanted us to just like kind of pick a resort, one city. That'll be home base. We'll stay there for a week. We'll obviously explore the city, go to some dinners, do some sightseeing, go to beaches, go to maybe a club one night, that kind of a thing. So we have to figure out which city we're going to do, but we're going to do that for a week. So we're gonna do Greece for a week, and then we'll fly to Italy. Probably do something on the coasts for like 2 or 3 days before our friend's wedding, and then just take a trip the day before to their. I think they're getting married in Sorrento. So the day before, we'll just travel to Sorrento via train or take a quick flight, whatever we need to do, and then hit their wedding and then come home. So I think it'll be about 2 weeks, maybe a little less than 2 weeks altogether. But we just thought, hey, we're already going to be out that way anyway. Why don't we just make it a trip? So, but again, we need to book that ASAP because I'm sure prices are already out of hand. What I may end up doing, all the points that I've accumulated through my credit card since starting it when I was like, 18, 16, who knows? I might use those towards my, towards the honeymoon, because what better thing to spend your points on, right? You guys, I've had my ring for like 3 weeks now today, and it's already so dinged up. I mean, it was to be expected, but there's like little chips and scratches all over this thing. It's pretty wild. I mean, it adds character. It's a little more rugged now, but I just didn't think. I mean, I knew it was going to get dinged up. The jeweler even said it would, but I wasn't expecting it to have like little chunks taken out of it and chips, and like, I don't know if you can see there, but there's like a little chip kind of taken out of it here. I don't know if the light catches it, but yeah, you can kind of see it. Anyway, it's just funny. It's been 3 weeks and the ring already looks like I've had it for like 15 years. Also, the pup is snoring now, so I'm wondering if the mic will be able to catch that or not, so we'll see. Also, if anyone has any recommendations for Greece, I mean, we're likely going to do Mykonos or Santorini. Those seem like the 2 best spots for vacation. But if anyone has been to one or the other or both and has recommendations or suggestions, please send them my way. I want to look into everything, make sure we make the right choices. So yes, please let me know if you've been to either and which one you like better. Also, now that we've hit 100 subscribers, I've been trying to get a little more savvy with the photo and video editing and all that. I've done a couple videos already where I've had to do 2 videos, record them at separate times, but then I put them together so it's just one video, and I don't think anyone's maybe noticed. Hopefully not. But I want to start working on my thumbnails next because they're very basic right now. I really just let I'll let YouTube just auto-generate based off of the video. But I want to start working on those because I think it's nice to have a good, just well thought out, beautiful picture as the thumbnail. But I am excited for the channel. I truly am going to keep leaning into this puzzle, board games, things like that, because I think it's an interesting and fun niche. I don't think there's really many channels like that and sometimes they're fun because you can play along with and just, see what you would have done different, or maybe like, critique the game that I'm playing if I'm maybe making the wrong move or whatnot. I just think it's fun. Plus, a lot of the pieces make really nice sounds for ASMR. And I think what I'm gonna do is for all these board games, I'll do like playthroughs, but I'll also do like a sound assortment with all the pieces and like plastic and cardboard, all the stuff that comes with the game. I think it'll be a really nice way to kind of tie in traditional ASMR with the sounds with the board games and puzzles and stuff too. So I have 2 other board games that I've yet to do on the channel that I'll do a one-player playthrough on. One is a game that I love that I played for a long time. It's not new. Wingspan, which if any of you play, you're probably very familiar. It was a very popular game a couple years ago. That has some little pieces that I think will make great sounds too, but it's just a fun game that I'm going to be excited to share with you all and talk about how to play with one player. I also picked up a new game recently. I have right here, let me grab it. That I have not even opened or played yet, but I saw it. The concept just seemed very fun, so it's called Let's Go to Japan. And basically, the concept is you're going to Japan for a week. I believe it's specifically the cities of Kyoto and Tokyo. Also, I've been lucky enough to go to Tokyo. If anyone likes to travel internationally or has never been and is considering going, I would highly encourage you. It is so much fun. There's so much to do. Great food. Just highly, highly recommend if you're able to do that and you have the means to travel and you've been thinking about it. It was such a fun trip. But the concept of the game is basically you have a week in Japan, and again, I haven't opened it, so I haven't really seen everything, but I think you basically plan out every day, and I think you get cards and like certain things, so you put like maybe sightseeing one day, a dinner or someday, and I guess the scoring is based on like how your days like stack up and like flow together. But I think there's an element of randomness because you draw cards that tell you like the different things you can do, like sightseeing, like what temple you can go to or what downtown area you can visit, things like that. So you basically end up just getting scored on like how fun your trip is. I think I could be wrong on that. That's kind of what I got from doing a little search. I'll definitely be able to tell you more once I play it and we do the walkthrough on the channel. But I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get one new board game, like at least once a month, maybe even more than that, just to do and play on the channel. Maybe even just become a board game expert in the process. Who knows? Of course, I'll keep the other series like Cluedo, Wordle, all those going. I have Cluedo right here. We'll probably play that one for the next video. It's been a while. I did the first Cluedo video. I haven't done one since. So, this week, my like summer kind of offsite. Well, it wasn't really offsite. It was kind of like our summer week where the whole company comes together to celebrate. We talk about big wins. We meet up with our teams. We kind of brainstorm ideas. We have guest speakers. The CEO chats with us. We have like team dinners. It's a lot of fun. So our company during COVID went remote first. So a lot of people moved away during that time. And we've since hired a lot of people that aren't local. And prior to that, obviously everyone was in office. So our summer weeks, we have a summer week and a winter week. And prior to that, we had a really good turnout because people were local. So they had it was easy for them to get here. But since we do it, everyone's remote now. And the company's great. We pay for everyone's flight and hotel to come out, which is incredible. And it's a lot of people. I think it's like 400 to 500 people. Actually, that might be too high. It might be closer to 300. But my team historically hasn't had the best turnout for these since we've gone remote. We usually get like 8 to 10 to 12 people. Our team's about like a size of 30. But this year, for summer week, we got about 20 people out. I think it was a little under 20, which was incredible. It was so awesome. A lot of the people were relatively new hires. We hired a few people towards the end of last year, so we hadn't met them in person yet, so that was really fun. But yeah, it was really cool. So Tuesday is when it officially starts, but that is for new hires. So the new hires have like a special orientation. They get to meet with the CEO, the CTO, our founders, our exec team. The exec team just chats with them. They get like a little onboarding training from people ops. And then Wednesday is like the all company day. So yeah, we have the CEO talk. We have something where we have a guest speaker that, it's a different focus each time. So sometimes it's on, we're a health and wellness company. I work for a company called Thrive Market. But basically somebody comes in regarding some type of wellness. So maybe it's sleep, maybe it's health, maybe it's nutrition, just something along those lines. And this year it was somebody talking about nutrition. I like to think that I'm pretty up on my nutrition. I've been eating healthy, or what I think is healthy, for a very long time. But it was a really cool speaker. We broke out with our team and kind of brainstormed on ways to make the experience better for our customers. So that was fun. But then after on Wednesdays, we always do. Excuse me, I'm gonna drink water. Sorry. So Wednesday night after the first day, the teams always go out and usually do a dinner. We thought it'd be fun. We like to do an activity with ours, so sometimes we do like Top Golf. We wanted to maybe do axe throwing, go to an arcade. We landed on bowling this time, which was fun. So like the whole crew, I think we had 3 lanes. Got a bunch of like pizzas, chicken, salad, and an open bar. So the whole team came. It was really fun. And then we also, so that was from 6:30 to 8:30. And then from 9 to 11:30, we did karaoke after, but not everyone came. We lost a lot of people. But it was really fun. I don't really do karaoke a lot, but I think it's fun when you've got a big group and everyone's just having a good time. So it's really cool. We had a little private room. I think we had like 11 or 12 people come to that. Excuse me. So yeah, it was so much fun. I think the next one will be for winter week during the holidays. I think what we're going to try to do is have like a cross department. So we might invite people from different departments to come to karaoke. So we'll do another team dinner for just our team, or a team activity like bowling or whatever it is. And then after, have something where we tell a couple different departments, hey, if you guys want to come do karaoke, like it'll be fun. And maybe rent the whole space out. I think there were like 5 or 6 private rooms at this place. It was not big, but it wasn't small. Like it was decent size. But maybe like we rent the whole place, so every room has like a different team or a different group of people. I think that could be really fun. So yeah, that was great. And then Thursday in the morning, and then during the these events too, there's always like, you know, catered lunches, there's coffee, there's like snacks, all sorts of stuff. They do a fantastic job. But Thursday is like the party day. So Wednesday we kind of break out with teams. We have the CEO talk to us. There's like a wellness speaker, like I said. Thursday in the morning, we do a mission event. So our team, our company, is very big on giving back. We do a lot of volunteer events. We donate a lot of charity work. So what we did was we donated, I believe it was 1,000 boxes of healthy goods. So Thrive Market, we sell all sorts of organic, non-GMO food, but also, you know, kitchen supplies, bathroom supplies, you know, shampoo, like you name it. There's no shortage of what we sell. We donated a bunch of high quality products, but everyone on the team, so it was split into 10 teams, and it's kind of like a team building exercise, but it's also fun. So it's like a team of like 20, 25 people. You go around as an icebreaker, you get to meet everyone, they introduce themselves, what team they're on, how long they've been at the company. You maybe like, tell us your favorite product. And then we all basically work together. And some people are, you know, it's not a competition, but some people like to like make it a competition. But basically, like, you know, people break or open, make the boxes from scratch. We get the cases of all the different products. We put the products in the box. We sign cards, like, you know, thank you cards. We seal the boxes. We break down all the old cases of the products. So like tomato sauce, chips, peanut butter, whatever we're doing, we break those cases down. So it's just a fun way to kind of interact, have a good time, chat, chant, you know, chant your team name. We do like team captains with like a color associated with them. So like teams, like if there's a team red, so Team Red will chant like Team Red, we'll keep you fed. They'll just make fun little chants. And then after that is the like official party where there's music playing, there's open bar, everyone's kind of hanging out outside. You're just kind of walking around, having conversations with people. There's a bunch of our ERGs, or employee resource groups. We have the Black Thriver Union, which is our Black Thrivers. We have the GOAT group, which is our AAPI Thrivers. Our WELL group, which is like our Women in Business Thrivers. I think we have a new Latin Heritage or Talento, Hispanic Heritage ERG. I might be missing one. I think there might be, there's HOT, which is House of Thrive for our LGBTQIA plus Thrivers. But they have booths set up where they're doing like giveaways. They have t-shirts. They have like little games and things to play. And then there's also like events going on like kickball, basketball, soccer. So it's really a fun day just outside, mingling with all your fellow coworkers. And then this year, they did something kind of fun. We have a special fund where employees can donate parts of their paycheck to an emergency fund for fellow coworkers if they're going through a hard time, maybe unexpected medical bills, some kind of loss in the family. You can submit their name to get support, and our Thrivers just donate from their personal checks to this fund. And our team this year, our company this year asked everyone to, if they wanted to donate, they could, and it was kind of for charity. So if you donated, and let's say it was anywhere from like, I don't know, $1 to like $10, the amount you wanted to deduct, and you could go higher than that. I was just giving random examples, but you could get raffle tickets for each number that you donated. So if you donated $1, you got 1 raffle ticket. $2, you got 2 raffle tickets. I think at like 10, it capped at 10. So if you went over 15, 20, like I think it was like 15, maybe it was the highest you could get. But then what you got to do was those raffle tickets were for buying our exec team. So you would buy the raffle tickets for whichever exec. So our CEO, CTO, COO, Chief People Officer, our Head of Customer Support, our Chief Merchandising Officer, our Chief Marketing Officer. And then basically, if your name was drawn from those raffle tickets, you got to pie the exec in the face. So it was really fun seeing all of our like chief level C-level suite or C-suite execs getting pied. And it was all for a good cause, right? So it was really fun. It was a great time. So with that, I also didn't get to record as many videos. So I like to try to record a video a day to get these pre-recorded, because I want to start recording longer it's a little hard for me to do that sometimes. So when I have a little bit of a buffer of videos pre-recorded that are maybe like 30 minutes or so, I have time to maybe wait to like find a good spot where I can record a full hour-length video. So I'll probably get a couple more videos recorded again this week, and then hopefully some that are a little bit longer. Also, if you guys have any other ideas for the channel for what kind of videos, let me know. I'm very open. I'm curious about if anyone is interested in seeing a role play. So, role play ASMR has never been my favorite personally. I don't know why. I've just never really gotten into it. For me, I've always loved the hard candy mouse sounds, thus why I'm doing so many on my channel. But I think there was a time where I did like eating videos too, which is why I do some eating videos. But for me, it's mostly sound assortment videos. The ones that are kind of like talking through something, like the history of something. Sometimes rambles are good too. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, role plays just never were my cup of tea. But I'm happy to do that. I think I might be able to do some pretty cool ones. I just want you guys to let me know if that's something you would want to see on this channel. Kind of full. I might have to finish this a little bit later in the video. I'm wondering if it'll pick up the hand sounds down here. I have the mic kind of above the camera near where my face is, so hopefully it's picking up some sounds down here. But anyway, as always, I hope this video gave you all the tingles, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.